Here we observe the elusive sim racing donkey in its natural habitat. Despite months of training and hundreds of laps of experience, the sim racing donkey remains a deeply unpredictable creature. Watch closely as it approaches one of the most famous corners in motorsport. At this moment, the donkey believes it has everything under control. It does not. Rather than taking the conventional racing line, the donkey instinctively chooses the far more adventurous option, collecting as many members of the herd as possible. This behavior, while devastating for the surrounding competitors, is entirely normal for the species. Having successfully transformed the race into a traffic incident, the donkey will now spend the remainder of the event convincing itself everyone has braked too early. A truly remarkable animal.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening everyone. Wayne here from the Clubman Racer. As you can see here, my car is knackered, so off I go to the pits. Out the pits, and we're about 14 minutes in, miles away from most people, but I've had a stroke of luck. It started to rain. Could this work in my favour? Well, let's see. At the moment, I'm 9 seconds away from 30th, and I think my goal is 29th in Murant. So here I am going to the pits to change to wet tyres. I thought I'd try and do the undercut. Nothing to lose, not going to win. But out I come in the pits, and after a little bit of time, here's my first pass. Shank on the left. He's chosen 1 wet tyre and 3 dry tyres. Didn't end up well for him. And then a little bit later, a little bit of action for me. I'm not actually racing for position here, but it's quite cool to be racing someone. I've just taken over Hugh Minick, who we saw earlier was ahead of me. He's had a little bit of an off at Blanchimont. I'm about 34 seconds away from Morant. So let's see if I can catch him up. He's my target for this whole race. And I think if I can get him, it'll be a small win. And the guy that I'm battling, he's in 15th place. I'm not really battling him, but I'm trying to overtake him because Morant is gaining time on me while I'm battling someone. So I want to get past him as quick as I can. And this guy's not making it easy. He keeps coming back at me. Let's see if I can shake him off. And as you can see from the intro, you know, Eau Rouge is not my forte, but let's see if I can get up, and I do, which is great. There's another car on the off there, but it's not affecting position. I'm 26th for the moment. I was 33 after 33rd after sort of lap 1, so I'm sort of slowly gaining places, not through skill, but through retirements of others. But this is where the rain has come in and sort of helped me, which is what I desperately needed. Very ginger around here. It was super wet. Looks like there's been another retirement. I'm up to 24th. Looks like I got a little run on him. Is he going to let me have it? No, he doesn't. It's good, clean racing. I don't mind it. At the end of the day, I'm better than just going around lapping on your own. It's a bit of fun. I do feel like I can take this guy. I just got to wait for the right opportunity, but he is slowing me down. I really want to get that. Go after Morant if I can. Salvage a little bit of pride. Looks like I got another run on him here. And I've got the job done. And if you watch your mirrors, oh, he takes a little bit of a slide. So he's not going to come back at me, I can move on. And then, oh, looks like I'm moving up to 23rd with snow in the pits. Something must have happened to him in the McLaren. I'll take that, slowly working my way back. I'm 23 seconds away from Morant now, it's slowly coming down. And here it looks like I have a back marker to contend with. I've brought it down to 17 seconds to Morant, but every time I contend with someone in front of me, I just lose time to him, so I want to get past this guy quickly. And look, he pulls off for me. What a nice chap, I like that, thank you very much. And here we are a little bit later, I'm 14.5 seconds away from Morant, and I've got another person to pass. I'm not sure whether this guy's ahead of me or behind me, it's hard to keep track. I just know I want to get past him quickly, so I'm not wasting too much time. Oh, he's had a little bit of a slide there, and I take the position away from him. Hopefully I can keep it. Looks like I'm pulling away. And if you notice, in 22nd place, he was ahead of me, but he switched to dry tyres. I think it was a touch too early. Look at the gap now, it's 1 minute 41. That was a bad decision. And I'm 7.5 seconds away from Morant. I'm really gaining on him. I'm up to 20th. I'm quite pleased with this recovery. I'm glad I kept going rather than retiring. I could have done that, but I don't think that is in the spirit of endurance. And here I am, I've come up real close to them. Otto, he's on the dry, and I take the position from him quite easily. It seems to be too early. He peaked too early with his dry tyres. And I'm only 2 seconds away from Morant now. I'm going for it. I believe at the time I had enough fuel to get me to the end of the race. I'd already done 2 pit stops. So I'm going for it. But I start questioning, hey, why am I catching this guy so quickly? Maybe he's fuel saving. And at this point I'm like, I don't care. I want to get him. And it looks like I get a better Eau Rouge from this guy, and I do him. I finally caught him up. I'm excited, I'm elated. That was my target for over an hour, just to catch up with this guy. I've got a few guys ahead of me, I'm not sure. They're not racing, well, I'm not racing them for position. But I want to get involved in a bit of action if I can, make the race a bit more interesting. But I'm really chuffed. I hit my aim, I got past Morant. I'm like, yes. Yes, at least something decent came out of this after the start that I had. And I seem to be pulling away from him at this point, maybe. I don't think I'm going to catch 17th house in front unless he has a major problem. And it looks like everybody else in front is a sort of I'm a lap down to them. And Morant is really back on my tail, and the penny's dropped. I haven't got enough virtual energy to finish the race. Great. Right, a couple of minutes to go. I've got to pit. I've got to get a lap or two's virtual energy. I'm gutted. I thought I could go for 16th, and I don't know what I'm going to lose now. Let's wait and see what happens. I'm down to 18th now. JVDV's gone past me. Looks like Lombard, who was in P1 previously, looks like he might catch me up as well. So I might be down to 19th. Let's see. Watch this super quick pit stop. It's like, I just need a squirt of virtual energy and I'm off. Get me out of here. And Lombard's overtaken me, it looks like. So I'm in 18th. I'm not sure what happened, but I thought it would be 19th. But I'm 18th, so I'm door card 18. I was thinking, oh, okay. I was a bit gutted because I could have got 16th if I paid more attention, maybe did a bit of saving. But I didn't. I was just going for it, nothing to lose. Well, turns out I had a couple of places to lose, but here I am going up Eau Rouge again. Can I handle it? Oh, I can this time, but the guy in front of me can't. See ya. I think I'm just going to take you around the sort of penultimate lap here, see if anything changes. I really want to finish high as possible with it being a championship race. I feel like Lombard is probably out of reach of a couple of laps to go, but you never know what could happen. As per usual with the Clubman racer, I don't make many overtakes. I seem to gain places just staying on track for the most part. So I was 33rd, now I'm 18th, just through attrition. People retiring, people choosing medium tyres when it's still wet. But you know, this is all part of racing, endurance racing. You know, I love it. It's got strategy to it. My strategy is drive and survive, but as I get a bit more experience, I'm really hoping to you know, get used to what I'm meant to be doing on pit stops, taking the right fuel and adapting. But you know, for someone who's quite new, all of a sudden, you know, crashing turn one, which is unexpected, having to go to the pits, and then you're not really thinking about what fuel you've got, and you know, you're just trying to get your repairs done. I think it took 100 seconds to get my repairs done, then added a bit more fuel. So obviously that put me back, but this is all good experience. You know, you take these knocks and you learn from them. And who's that in the distance? Is that Lombard? I can just about spot him. And it looks like he's going into the pits. What? It looks like he's made the same mistake as me. The guy was in P1. And, you know, we're coming up to the last lap and he's gone into the pits. I think I'm going to finish 17th. Wow. That's quite a turnaround. He's gone, yeah, but he's in the pits. See ya. All I've got to do is survive this lap. I'm not going to get 16th JVDV, but hey, 17th is great. And here we are on the final corner, and I come across the line eventually in 17th place. So I give myself a little pat on the back. Obviously, I am the sim racing donkey, but the sim racing donkey finished 17th from 33rd. Gained a little bit of driver rank, surprisingly. I didn't have the best qualifying, 26 of 39. And my safety, well, because it's such a long race, you get quite a lot of high safety ranking for the laps. But look at all those mid contacts. Oh, doesn't look pretty, does it? And there we go. You have to scroll down quite a bit for me. 17th place. Apparently, I did gain on my safety rating, so I think it's always worth carrying on if you can. And here we go for the championship standings. So, for my driver rank of bronze 3, I'm 7th, which is really good. We are in week 3, so a couple of people have done Interlagos. I haven't had a chance to do that yet. 9th for manufacturer for the McLarens, which is not bad. You know, I'm not at the bottom of all these charts, which is good. Nationality, the old British Wayne Flynn, 19th. If I get do well in my next race, then you know, that could bump that up as well. And overall, I'm never going to win the overall, but you know, I'm going to try and aim for as high as possible. You know, there's going to be 8 rounds, so we'll see what happens. Stay tuned, as they say. But if you're still with me, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe as always, and I'll catch you next time.